believe that the diminished chord was one of Beethoven's favorite chords. Take, for example, the opening of his famous piano sonata in C minor, also known by its nickname, the Pathétique. Naturally, it starts out with a big C minor chord. But then we have our first diminished chord, which resolves, and then another diminished chord. And this one resolves as well. And then what follows? Another diminished chord. It's very dramatic, isn't it? I can't remember how the rest of it goes because I don't have the music in front of me. But nonetheless, if you listen to Beethoven's music, you will hear the diminished chord used quite often and to great effect. The diminished chord, this four-note chord, which is basically built on minor thirds, it's a very versatile chord. What I'm going to do is take this diminished chord, C, E flat, G flat, A, or if you like, C, D sharp, F sharp, A, those four notes, and I'm going to put a different bass note underneath that chord. All 12 notes of the chromatic scale. We're going to use each one, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to start with the C diminished chord, these four notes, and we're going to put C in the bass. So you have this, which can then resolve this way. It can resolve to a straight C major. It could also resolve this way. If we take these three notes and raise each one of them half a step, now we have C7, which of course then could resolve to F. Now what if we put D flat in the bass with the C diminished chord? Now it resolves to D flat. You can even play around with the inversions. Now let's put D in the bass. Same four notes on top, D in the bass. This sounds like it wants to resolve to maybe G. Or you could just lower this one note, and now you're on D7. Now we put E flat in the bass, or D sharp if you like. This could resolve to E flat. Now we put E in the bass, and it feels like it needs to resolve to E. And you can play around with the inversions. Now let's try F in the bass. I'll put it down here. This sounds very dramatic. If we lower this F sharp to an F, then we have F7. Or you can go to B flat over F. I'm not giving you every possibility, actually. You can experiment and find other ways to resolve these particular chords. F sharp in the bass. You can go to F sharp there. Now if we put G in the bass, it's got to resolve to G, doesn't it? That's one possibility. Now if we put A flat in the bass, still using this same diminished chord, this could very easily just resolve to A flat 7. It could also go, now you have D flat over A flat. That's two possibilities for that one. Now we have the C diminished chord with A in the bass. Now if we raise the bottom three notes on this inversion of the C diminished chord with C on the bottom, raise the C to C sharp, the D sharp to E, and the F sharp to G, we end up on A7. Now if we put B flat in the bass, it wants to resolve, could go there to E flat over B flat, or it could go directly to B flat. As you can see, there are a lot of possibilities when you use this most versatile of chords. Now, we put B in the bass, same diminished chord on top. Now it wants to resolve perhaps to E. Or it could just resolve, you could take the bottom note and move it down a half step, and the top note goes up a half step. Now you're just on B. Or you could leave the top note where it is, and now you've got B7. Or you can just resolve to E. And that takes us all the way back to C. You'll notice I only used one out of the three diminished chords that are available to us. We also have this one and this one. So your assignment for this video, should you choose to accept it, is to experiment with adding different bass notes to these various diminished chords and see where it leads you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, any comments, you can leave those in the comment section below. I hope that you will like the video and subscribe to the channel. That helps the channel a lot. I look forward to speaking with you in the next one.